Hi guys! I want to very much welcome you to my YouTube channel. Now, please don't forget to click that subscribe button, guys. Would really much appreciate it. I mean, I haven't been consistent. I know that, and that's because as a new YouTuber, you obviously sometimes run out of content and run out of things that you can actually do. So just know that I'm trying my best. And chances are my best is not enough, but we are gonna get there one day. It might not be now, it might not be tomorrow, but God's timing is always the best. I'm sure we all know that. So yeah, guys, today, first things first, my hair. Let's talk about my hair, guys. My hair is looking good. Like ukube ngise-high school manje ngabe sebengibhalele incwadi ethi qa plus qa ukube ngise-high school, but unfortunately not. Plus I work from home, so it doesn't really matter to me. The only time it matters is when I'm going out, but then again I can just put on a cap or put on his comb. So I've had this hair for close to I was counting actually today. It's just been a day. No, not a day. Why am I saying a day? You're crazy. No, it has just been a week and 3 days, and already it's this old. Like my hair doesn't tolerate things. That's why now I just prefer Uwenzu Snoopy instead of wasting money. But I just wanted to look different for a change. So yeah, guys, today I decided to do a video where I'm just going to be talking about friendships, my friendship journey, per se. Guys, we all know finding a friend is definitely like looking for a husband or wanting to find a husband or whatever, but it's more or less the same thing, because a friend is also going to be like your life partner. They're also going to be like a partner that you're going to be telling and sharing everything with. So whenever you're getting a friend, you need to get someone that you honestly truly trust, and a person that you honestly love, and that you're able to share everything with without maybe thinking that they'll be sharing it with someone else, because usually that's what happens nowadays. Abangani, a friend has their own, your friend has her own friend, and her own friend also has her own friend, so it eventually starts being indaba yakho igcina isifika endlebeni la engamele ngabe ifike khona. But another thing is, we all know, would say, as soon as you start or you say something with your mouth, you should always know that it's now out of your control. But anyways, guys, just sharing my friendship journey. I'm a person who I cannot say that I'm jealous. I'm not jealous, but if you're my friend, be my friend. Like, what is so hard? If you're my friend, be my friend. I'm not saying that you mustn't have other friends. Definitely you can. I don't have a problem with that. You can have other friends, but there are things that I should tell you and things that you should tell me that are just kept between us. You know, there shouldn't be Wusi, now you're sharing those things with someone else. And ever since, like from primary, high school, tertiary, I've always, not say always, but when I started in primary, I had a friend who was like my bestie. So obviously I'm not gonna be mentioning names, guys. I need to stop using obviously. So I'm not gonna be mentioning names. So she was my bestie, and we told almost everything to one another. So when I was in primary, going to high school, I already had an expectation of what I need to expect from friendships, because I've had a friend and she's been there for me. I mean, even though we were in a group setting, but we still had each other's backs. We still knew that it's me and her against the world, even if other people were also around, but it was just me and her. So it was that in primary, and then we grew apart. I can say we grew apart in high school because we went to different high schools. She went to another high school and I went to another one. But we still communicated and still saw each other, still spoke, we're still seeing each other if we're going back home, you know. So it was still a friendship. It was honestly still a friendship even in high school. But then the friendship then went on up until I can say up until tertiary, because I remember very well I moved to Durban, and then whenever she's in Durban, she still communicates with me that, girl, I'm in Durban, let's hook up, so it would be that. So we were still friends up until tertiary. I can say we were not the besties that we used to be in primary, but we were still very close. So I think the relationship broke out when I can say, not when but I can say I was not there for her as a friend, and I was not supportive enough as a friend, because she's one person who always supported me. Like, I remember this time when my brother passed on, she was there for me, not her, but her and her sisters as well. They were there for me 100%. So I can say that I'm the one who was not there for her whenever she needed me to be there for her. So that also comes with growth, guys. Like, I mean, as we grow up, we get to understand how important it is to actually be there for a person and support a person. And since we were very far apart, I used to think, oh, now I need to go back home, oh, now I need to do this, oh, now I need to travel, so it was not easy to give the support because I was far away. And I also didn't just feel like now I need to travel. So that was the case. But as time went on, I felt better about it. I was like, no, like, honestly, I was not supportive to this person. So the friendship broke out from then. And then in high school, I also had a group. In high school, I had a group friend. Like, I had group friends, but I didn't have that one specific friend that was just my friend. We were just a group setting, and I was always the one who's I can say I was always the one who was sidelined and stuff, because when I started high school, like, I'm coming from a Christian family. I'm going to boarding school. Obviously, you're being told, don't drink, don't smoke, don't do this, don't do that. So when I got to high school, I had that mentality. Plus, my high school was a bit far off from home, so I couldn't travel every weekend. But my mom, because my mom was strict like that, she still wanted me to come back every weekend. So I used to go home every weekend, and obviously people usually bond during weekends, because during school days there's no time for bonding, no time for talking, no time for what. It's just going to school, coming back, eating, going to study, and that's about it. So people usually bond around weekends. You make friends around weekends, boarding school. My mom would be like, see, booyah, booyah, sis. So I wouldn't be able to make friends. By the time I come back on Sunday, mhlampe Sunday ntambama, then I'm coming back. There's already so many stories. I've already lost out. Nje out of tune nje rotten egg in the group. Now people are saying, oh, this is what happened during the weekend, oh, bekumnandi, oh, because and mina, I'm just there like, oh, okay. So that was it. So I didn't have much of a friend in high school, but then there was this person that I honestly felt like we had a very, very good relationship with. But then we had that relationship for quite a while, and then she then later on had her own friend. So it was really honestly heartbreaking for me, because I thought, see, bengithi singabangani njena, I thought you were my friend, so why all of a sudden now, not sharing things with me and stuff. And obviously, as time went on, I started staying weekends at boarding school. I started staying weekends because my mom was tired of giving me money every single week to come back home. I started staying weekends, and I honestly did make friends, but it was always like a group setting. So I didn't have that one friend that I can say, girl, this is your friend. So then I went to tertiary. Honestly, guys, tertiary, I didn't have friends. I'm not gonna lie, but I had boyfriends. I had guys that were my friends. I don't know how, because I'm not the type of person who prefers guys over girls. No, but in that case, it just happened. It was natural. It was like we didn't have to talk about it. We didn't have to, you know. So I had guy friends that were always like there for me, in such an extent that we used to even eat lunch together, like during our free periods, like our free Tolbut and Sample. Um, we're gonna have a class in the morning, and then our next class is literally gonna be like around 11, and then we're just sitting and doing nothing. Now they couldn't go back home because they were staying like in my car. I could have gone back because my place was like a walking distance, but I was like, no, I'm gonna chill with them. We used to chill together. We used to sometimes even go to picnics together. It was strange. It was the weirdest thing ever, but it was amazing. Like being having guy friends is the most amazing thing ever, because they protect you with everything that they have. They are there for you. They will fight for you if they have to. Because I remember very well, like whenever, because they used to take taxis going back home, so they would accompany me first. They would accompany me first to my place, and then they would go to their places, and then back to Makai. And that was amazing, bruh. There were no feelings. There were no sharing personal stuff. It was just a relationship, like, hi, are you good? I'm good. Okay, what are we studying today? Okay, what are we eating today? Okay, let's do this to have fun. It had no sorts of like, yes, I love them, but it wasn't like a girl relationship. It was like a girl guy relationship. Dude, I like you, you're my friend. Let's keep it like that. So then after tertiary, it was work. Then I started working. I was also in a group setting. Like, I did, like, guys, one thing about me, I had honestly, especially when I was in school, I had honestly given up on friendship. Like, that is one thing that I had at the back of my head. I had honestly given up on friendship because I just thought, I don't think I'm ever gonna have a person who's gonna be like my friend. You know, I don't think it's gonna happen. Girl, give up. Girl, shut up. Girl, bye. Girl, sit down. So I didn't think, and I was not expecting it. And that's one thing about God. God works in times when we don't expect Him to. He shows up for you in times when you think, see, He's not gonna be there. In places where you think He's not gonna be there. So emsebenzini, group setting. I started having a relationship with one of the girls, but then the relationship broke up because she never spoke to me again. Like, she was a person that I was like, we used to share everything together. We used to chill together like almost every day. We see each other. It was that type of relationship, and I was so happy. I was like, gosh, finally I have a friend. Finally, even though she did have other people that she was like friends with, I didn't mind because those people were also close to me. So we were literally like a group, but I was closer to her than anyone else. Hi, okay, she stopped talking to me. I was like, so yeah, guys, I think I went out of space and my phone shut down. So yes, so it was also a group setting in Nakona. It was still a group setting up until I got this one person that I honestly liked, and we used to spend a lot of time together. So showcase, we hit it off, no gaily. We are so good, we're compatible, we like making jokes, we like having a bit of a laugh here and there. Yabona, we're spending so much time together because we literally almost stay together. So we hit it off, not gaily. It is fun, it is all, and I'm thinking, okay, this is my friend. And honestly, I didn't mind. She did have other friends, but I didn't have a problem with it because even with that, the other friends were also my friends, so we were cool, we were good. Then all of a sudden, the girl never talks to me again. I'm like, how? Ngenzeni kodwa Jess? Have you ever not known what you've done to a person? Like angazi ukuthi ngenzeni, angazi, ngiyazibuza ngenzeni. But then also I'm not also going to that person to confront them or ask them ukuthi ngibenzeni. And I also don't want to be, angifuni ukuba islim, angifuni ukuba isicefe empilweni yomuntu ngibele ngimbuza ukuthi ngenzeni, whilst you could have came to me and told me, Slee, this is what you did. So I felt like she didn't communicate that, she just kept quiet. And i-relationship yaphela kanjalo-ke. I was like, no, kodwa ngenzeni kodwa. You know, I've never been so hurt in my life. I was so hurt, I was so heartbroken, and I honestly didn't believe it. And I felt like it was a dream. I thought I was dreaming. I thought, someone please wake me up, because this person, we used to talk like every single day, like, don't you miss me, don't you miss talking to me? I know, guys, I'm not a psycho. Hey, and then goes on up until ngibe right, friendship breakup. Friendship breakups are the worst. Up until ngibe grand, ngibe moja, now the girl is good now. I'm not looking, I'm not planning on finding someone, but I get another girl who's like my friend right now. Now we are like friends, we are besties, we are like, you can't separate us. If you see me, you see her. I'm your girl, she's my girl. So yeah, I get her. Like, we were not even trying, not even looking, but I think her baby just liked me because she was pregnant at that time, and she liked food and I liked food too. So let's go, baby. Plus, we were doing most of our shifts together, so we started buying food together and we started having lunch together and so on. It was just up until it escalated to us meeting outside of work, having lunch, having those kind of things. And it was honestly great. But I still knew that no, it's just a work relationship. Don't take it too seriously, girl. Don't take it too hard, because you're just gonna hurt yourself. So I just had it in mind that no, it's just a work relationship. It's nothing deep, you know. Up until we got each other's numbers, and then because all of that time we didn't have each other's numbers, because we obviously meeting at work like almost all the time, so there's no need for us to have each other's numbers. Up until we had each other's numbers and we started calling each other every single day. I'm like, there you are, my friend, there you are. So we used to speak like almost every day on the phone. But for me, what sealed the friendship was us having a conversation about friendship and just saying, friend, this is what I want, and just putting those expectations down, because sometimes we expect things from people that we never shared with. So I really appreciated that from her as well, like the fact that she was able to share that with me and share what she feels and what she wants to get out of the friendship. And that was it, man. I mean, also we are in two different worlds, because she's married, I'm not married. She has kids, I don't have kids. So sometimes I really do feel like I don't have anything much to offer in terms of like advice, because sometimes she'll come to me with certain things that I'm not able to advise her on, because I'm not married, and the best person to give you advice is a person. So yeah, the best person to always advise you about something is a person who's had that experience. So I really felt like I had nothing much to offer her, but I loved the fact that she also had a lot to offer me. I mean, in terms of advice, I might not be there, but I'm definitely there as a friend, supporting her through. So yeah, and I think it's very important for us to just be there for one another and support each other, because sometimes even with family, I mean, for me, I'm lucky enough to have the best family ever. She also is lucky enough to have the best family ever. But just having that person that you can share everything with, because there's some things that you can't share with your mom or with your dad. So I'm glad that she's there in my life. And also, if you are in a relationship or looking for a friend, communication is the best, man. There's nothing that beats communication. So with me, people that I've always had in my life, they always felt like I'm outspoken, or I speak ngiyakhuluma, I will voice out my feelings, you know. So it's very, very nice to find someone who doesn't have a problem with you voicing out your feelings, with you telling them how you feel, and they don't feel like ah when we are tina or kuluma kakhulu or unestefe. They are this just there to listen to you and also make the changes so that they can also accommodate you. So it's about accommodating each other. We are not the same. We don't come from different worlds. We don't come from different religions. We don't come from different homes, backgrounds, and everything. So you cannot expect a person ukuthi azi lento wena oyaziyo or acabange ngale ndlela wena ucabanga ngayo, because what you saw happening at home might not be what she saw happening ekhaya kubo. So always try to be consider other people's feelings, man. Just consider other people's feelings and put them first and communicate in the friendship, guys. It's not only boyfriend and girlfriend relationship that you need to have a communication about. Even with your friends, speak to them. How so is this a relationship you have? But obviously akhona amanye relationship ama-friendships la ubona khona ukuthi no lana vele it's just a how unjani angibaleka ukuthi hawa angizama ngokuthi hawa angisiza la, you know we have those relationships, but then there's people in your life that you really need to share things with, that you just need to have that conversation with and be like, are you my friend? Yes, I'm your friend. Oh, girl, but so I'm really, really honestly appreciative to God for my friendship journey and for honestly giving me a person like my friend. Obviously, she's been in this channel before, Wagwabagle channel, but I didn't actually show her face. But I'm definitely gonna be doing a video with her where we're just gonna be answering questions about our friendship and stuff. I'm not sure when is that gonna come because I've been planning it all along, but we haven't had time actually, and we're not sure where exactly we want to do the shooting of it, whether it's at my place or her place. So yeah, guys, I'm really, really appreciative to her, and definitely if she sees this, friend deuces deuces, but it's all God, guys. Akekho omunye, and everything is still a learning curve, a learning journey. I mean, tomorrow it can be a different situation. We never know the plans that God has for our lives, but I just appreciate it. And please, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video.